Key 1. Stoic in a world overflowing with distractions and shallow interactions. It's the timeless principles of Stoicism that remind us of something deeper, something more lasting. We often look outward for happiness and fulfillment, chasing the next thing, the next person, or the next achievement, all while forgetting that the real secret to contentment lies within us, in our thoughts and actions. Stoicism isn't just a philosophical system. It's a practical toolkit for navigating the chaos of modern life with resilience and grace. Today, we're diving into how these ancient yet timeless Stoic principles can transform your everyday experiences. They not only provide peace of mind, but also a profound sense of empowerment. Whether you're feeling stressed at work, facing personal challenges, or just seeking a more meaningful life, Stoicism has lessons that can reshape how you approach every aspect of your day. So, if you're ready for a shift, stay tuned as we explore actionable ways to integrate Stoic wisdom into your decision-making, relationships, and pursuit of lasting joy. Let's embark on this journey together, embracing life's challenges and opportunities with the serene confidence of Stoic. Imagine you're in the midst of a heated situation, charged with potential conflict or frustration. How you respond in these moments can define not only your emotional state, but the trajectory of your relationships. Stoicism doesn't advocate for suppressing emotions. Rather, it teaches us to deeply understand our feelings so we can respond with reason instead of impulse. Take Marcus Aurelius, for example. He often wrote about the importance of maintaining control over one's reactions to external events. He believed that the only true thing we can control in life is how we respond to it. When faced with emotional upheaval, whether it's anger, sadness, or overwhelming joy, the Stoic practice encourages us to step back and ask, why am I feeling this way? Does it align with my core values and beliefs? This isn't about diminishing emotions, but about gaining perspective so we can make calm, rational decisions. Emotional regulation cultivates an inner strength that not only helps you weather life's storms, but also makes you a calming, reassuring presence to those around you. It creates stability, reliability, and a depth of character that attracts others, especially in times of stress. The Stoic approach teaches us the liberating power of accepting what we cannot change while empowering us to change what we can. This balance is crucial in relationships. It means you're not swayed by every passing emotion, but instead choose a path that reflects your higher principles. The result? Relationships built on mutual respect, understanding, and genuine connection. Next time you find yourself on the verge of an emotional reaction, take a moment to breathe, reflect, and choose a response that aligns with the Stoic virtues of reason and calm. This is the path to becoming a person of high value, a person who leads by example with profound character and influence. Stoicism advocates for personal autonomy, not just to strengthen one's character, but to live a truly fulfilling life. This notion of independence isn't about isolation or self-sufficiency in a narrow sense. Rather, it's about remaining unaffected by external pressures and distractions, keeping your course with clarity and determination. Think about the people who draw you in. Often, it's their self-assuredness and the sense that they don't need external validation that catches our attention. In Stoicism, independence is closely tied to the concept of apatheia, freedom from disturbance. It suggests that our ideal state of mind isn't reliant on external circumstances or the approval of others, but comes from a deep understanding of our values and actions. When you cultivate this independence, you not only gain confidence, but become someone others can rely on, someone who faces life's ups and downs with grace. This type of independence isn't about rejecting others. It's about walking your own path with unwavering clarity. You don't bend to the whims of popular opinion or fleeting trends. Instead, you evaluate the world through a lens of reason, virtue, and moral integrity. In relationships, This independence means having your own passions, interests, and goals without requiring others to fill every void or define your happiness. It's about complementing each other's lives, not consuming them. When both partners are independently grounded, they can grow individually as well as together. This balance is crucial in fostering a healthy dynamic. Embracing Stoic independence is about being rooted in your own philosophy, understanding your path, and walking it with both confidence and humility. This doesn't just make you a great partner, it makes you a leader in your own right, inspiring others through the sheer strength of your character and steadfast approach to life. Integrity is the cornerstone of a solid character. It's the alignment between what we say and what we do. Honesty, on the other hand, is about being straightforward and adhering to the truth, no matter how simple or complex the situation might be. Imagine having a friend who not only speaks the truth, but lives by it. They don't change based on their audience or situation. They remain steadfast, grounded in their values. This consistency builds trust that is unshakable and reliable. In relationships, integrity and honesty mean there's no room for second-guessing or doubt about intentions. When someone with integrity makes a promise, whether small or significant, they follow through without fail. Stoicism teaches that such honesty isn't just a personal virtue, but is essential to living the good life. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, emphasized that the best way to persuade others is by being consistent, coherent, and truthful. By living rationally and truthfully, we align ourselves with the natural order of the universe, the highest good. In practical terms, integrity and honesty manifest as transparent communication, reliability, and moral courage. It means your yes truly means yes, and your no means no. For those who look to you, especially in a romantic context, these qualities are incredibly attractive because they signal dependability, strength, and unwavering convictions. Moreover, integrity and honesty extend beyond personal gain. They influence everyone around you, setting a standard for others to follow. In a world that often celebrates shortcuts and convenience, choosing the right path, even when no one is watching, sets you apart. You become someone others admire, not only as a partner, but as a role model. Choosing integrity and honesty doesn't just elevate your own life. It transforms the way you relate to others, fostering relationships built on genuine respect and admiration. In a world full of half-truths, being someone who stands firm in their truth is incredibly powerful. This commitment to integrity isn't just attractive, it's transformative, both for you and for everyone you interact with. Key 1. Stoic. By embracing Stoic virtues, you not only enhance your own character, but also positively influence the relationships and communities you're part of. This harmony between inner values and external actions leads to a life filled with deep satisfaction. One such virtue is generosity, which in Stoic philosophy extends far beyond just giving material goods. It is seen as a powerful tool for personal growth, aligning us with the natural order of the universe, one that is inherently generous and supportive. True Stoic generosity is about giving not only possessions, but also our time, attention, and wisdom without expecting anything in return. Generosity in this context isn't always about grand gestures or public donations. It's also reflected in the small, everyday acts of kindness that demonstrate a person's character. Think of someone like Seneca, who believed that generosity, the sharing of resources and knowledge, was what made a life fulfilled. Such generosity creates a feedback loop, enriching both the giver and the receiver, fostering a sense of trust, respect, and mutual benefit. In relationships, Stoic generosity strengthens the bonds between people. It's about showing up when needed, actively listening, and offering support with no strings attached. This kind of generosity makes a person highly attractive because it signals that they are not only focused on their own needs, but genuinely care about others' well-being. It demonstrates a depth of character, reliability, and compassion, making them a valuable partner, friend, or colleague. Moreover, Stoic generosity is rooted in discernment, knowing when and how to give, ensuring that your actions benefit everyone involved. It's a principle that extends beyond personal relationships and into how we interact with the world. Practicing thoughtful generosity builds a reputation for fairness and wisdom, encouraging us to ask not what we can gain, but what we can contribute. This mindset creates ripples of goodwill, which ultimately enriches our own lives as much as those of others. On a larger scale, Stoicism teaches us that living with ambition and purpose is not just a personal success, but a duty to ourselves and the community. This kind of ambition is driven by internal values, not by fleeting desires or external rewards. It's the ambition to improve oneself, contribute to the common good, and strive for wisdom and virtue. A person who embodies this kind of ambition is reliable, forward-thinking, and motivated, which are qualities that make them an inspiring and attractive partner in life. Stoic ambition is also resilient. Life's obstacles are seen not as setbacks, but as opportunities to reaffirm one's commitment to principles and growth. This resilient mindset allows us to navigate challenges with wisdom, continually becoming better versions of ourselves. In relationships, this can inspire mutual growth, creating a dynamic where both individuals are encouraged to pursue their best selves. It's not just about achieving, but how you achieve, which makes this approach to life both deeply respected and valuable. Furthermore, confidence, in the Stoic sense, is rooted in self-knowledge. It's not just about being assured in your capabilities, but about understanding yourself, your strengths, your limits, and the things that are truly in your control. Stoic confidence is grounded in moral integrity, and it's a quiet, unshakable assurance that comes from knowing who you are and facing the world with honesty and clarity. This type of confidence doesn't rely on external validation or outcomes, which are often unpredictable. Instead, it's built on consistency in one's values and actions, making it an attractive quality in personal relationships. Confident people are steady, reliable, and able to navigate life's challenges with calmness and wisdom. They can listen without judgment, respond thoughtfully, and remain unaffected by fleeting doubts or insecurities. Lastly, listening from a Stoic perspective is a crucial skill in relationships. It's an active, disciplined practice that requires full presence and attention. True listening goes beyond processing words. It involves tuning into the emotions and intentions behind them, making others feel truly heard and valued. This is one of the simplest yet most profound ways to build trust and deepen relationships, as it shows genuine care and respect for the other person. In a world where many are preoccupied with their own thoughts and judgments, the Stoic practice of listening teaches us to focus on the speaker, to understand their perspective, and to respond with empathy. This makes not only a better partner, but a better friend, colleague, and community member. Through good listening, we show up for others in a way that enhances mutual respect, understanding, and connection. By embracing these Stoic principles, generosity, ambition, confidence, and active listening, you don't just build a stronger, more resilient self. You create deeper, more meaningful relationships and a life of purpose that benefits not only you, but everyone around you. Key one to Stoic effective communication isn't just about speaking. It's equally about listening. The Stoics, especially thinkers like Epictetus, emphasize the power of listening as a path to learning and personal growth. Epictetus famously said that nature gave us one mouth but two ears, reminding us that we should listen twice as much as we speak. This idea is central to Stoicism. Every conversation, no matter how small, presents an opportunity to understand others and ourselves more deeply. By listening actively, we don't just gain insight into others' thoughts and feelings. We challenge our own beliefs and expand our perspectives. It's not just about hearing words, it's about opening ourselves to different viewpoints, which helps us grow and question assumptions we might have held for years. This process can be uncomfortable, but it's essential for intellectual and emotional evolution. But Stoic listening isn't just about hearing others. It's also about tuning into our inner voice. The Stoics believed in introspection, the art of listening to our own thoughts and reasoning to align our actions with our values. This isn't just about quiet contemplation, but about harmonizing our internal dialogue with how we engage with the world. It's the key to ensuring that our actions reflect our principles and not the noise of external influences. Listening, then, is not just a skill, but a virtue. It's a way of engaging with the world with respect, integrity, and thoughtfulness. It deepens relationships by showing that we value not only our own contributions, but those of others too. As we listen with genuine interest and empathy, we build trust and understanding, which in turn nurtures more meaningful connections. People feel heard, respected, and valued, qualities that make us more attractive, reliable, and insightful partners in both personal and professional relationships. On top of that, listening extends beyond conversations with others. It's about being attuned to what we need, what we believe, and what we aspire to. It's about fostering a sense of inner peace by removing the distractions that clutter our minds and focusing on what really matters. In this sense, the Stoic practice of listening becomes a cornerstone of self-improvement. Another Stoic value that flows directly from listening is respectfulness. For the Stoics, respect wasn't just about good manners. It was about seeing the humanity in others. Marcus Aurelius taught that we all share a rational nature, and that every action we take affects not just ourselves, but the whole of humanity. Respecting others, therefore, means understanding their feelings, listening to their viewpoints without judgment, and treating them with dignity. This respect is fundamental to creating a safe space for meaningful conversations, where both parties feel heard and valued. It encourages openness and the exchange of ideas, fostering a sense of shared humanity that transcends superficial differences. For the Stoics, respect wasn't conditional. It wasn't about what someone could do for us, but about acknowledging their intrinsic worth as a human being. It's a universal practice, applied equally to friends, strangers, or even those with whom we disagree. Respect also involves stepping back when necessary, acknowledging when our actions might impact others' well-being or choices, and adjusting accordingly. This aligns with the Stoic ideal of living in harmony with the community, where every interaction contributes to the collective good. In day-to-day life, respectfulness translates to actions like listening carefully, being truthful yet considerate, and treating others' autonomy with care. When we embody this in our interactions, we not only become more reliable partners, but we create a positive social environment where constructive relationships can thrive. Then, there's the core Stoic value of self-improvement. For the Stoics, true fulfillment lies in continually striving to perfect one's character and align with virtue. This journey isn't about self-centered achievement, but about living in harmony with the natural laws of the universe and universal reason. Self-improvement in the Stoic sense isn't about surface-level growth. It's about deep introspection. It's about examining our actions, reflecting on our behavior, and striving to be better not just for ourselves, but for the good of others. Every day is an opportunity to refine our character, just as Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations. It's a reminder to review our actions at day's end, to learn from our mistakes, and to apply these lessons the next day. The process involves more than skill development or acquiring knowledge. It's about asking tough questions of ourselves. Why do we act this way? Are we living in alignment with our values? And Perhaps most importantly, are we maintaining consistency between what we think, say, and do? This holistic form of self-improvement enriches relationships, making us more empathetic, reliable, and trustworthy. These qualities make us not only better individuals, but also more attractive companions, whether in friendship, love, or work. Stoic self-improvement is also deeply tied to resilience, learning from failures and using them as stepping stones to become stronger and wiser. Ultimately, Stoic self-improvement is a lifelong commitment to virtues like wisdom, justice, courage, and moderation. It's about building a balanced life and living true to our deepest values. Values that make us not only better people, but more inspiring individuals who positively impact those around us. And while it may seem counterintuitive, humor is another essential part of Stoic philosophy. Despite its often serious reputation, Stoicism recognizes the importance of joy and laughter in living a balanced life. Seneca, for example, saw dignity in seriousness, but he also acknowledged the value of humor when it was refined and tempered with wisdom. Humor in Stoicism isn't about making light of life's challenges. It's about seeing the ironies of life and approaching adversity with a cheerful spirit. It helps us cope with life's absurdities and reminds us that not everything is under our control. Laughter doesn't diminish the struggle. It helps us manage it, lightening the emotional load and breaking down barriers in social interactions. Humor signals resilience and intelligence, and people who possess it tend to be more approachable and relatable. Stoic humor is also kind. It doesn't come at the expense of others. It's about sharing joy, creating bonds, and promoting positivity. In this way, humor is a tool that enhances relationships, strengthens communities, and fosters goodwill. In a world that can often feel too heavy, the Stoic sense of humor reminds us not to take life too seriously and to find joy in the journey, no matter how unpredictable it may be. In closing, these Stoic virtues, listening, respectfulness, self-improvement, and humor, are not just philosophical concepts. They are practical tools that can transform your interactions and relationships. They invite us to live thoughtfully, in alignment with our highest values, and to connect with others in a deeper, more meaningful way. So, as you continue your journey of personal growth and resilience, remember that each step you take to cultivate these virtues will not only enrich your life, but also enhance the lives of those around you.